Your marketing isn't working because you're doing everything halfway. Biggs Grows and Inspires Agency gives you the full digital marketing system powered by AI, not scattered tools, not half solutions. One platform, real results. While others juggle 10 apps, you're scaling with one. Stop piecing together your growth. Start growing with purpose. Ready to see what a focused marketing system actually delivers?
When you log into the app, this is what we will start with normally, the Launchpad. If you look to the left-hand side here, you have all your options that will direct you on where to go. And some of these tabs may or may not be available to you depending on what type of plan that you have. So as you can see here, this is the Launchpad. The Launchpad here, it just basically helps you get logged into the whole platform. As you can see here, the first one is where you can send a link to yourself so you can download the mobile app and start basically communicating with your leads on the go. And then what you have here, if you go to the second option, which is your Google business profile, this is where you will connect that. And if you don't have a My Google Business profile, basically you would want to create a business Gmail account or email with your business name, and you can basically navigate to the My Google Business profile through the tabs in the Google settings and basically connect it here. So when you do go to the third tab, you have here the Facebook. It connects directly with prospects and customers via your messengers and conversation, and sync your Facebook leads in with our CRM. So basically anybody that contacts you through Facebook Messenger, you'll be able to have access to those messages and respond accordingly. And here we have here where you will be able to generate your leads from the website by connecting the website web chat widget. So when you do that, basically putting a chat widget on your website will basically help individuals get real information in real time and basically get assistance while your business may be closed or while you may be having a busy season. This allows your customers to still connect with you and get the information they need to conduct business with you. And here, this is for WhatsApp. If you want to integrate WhatsApp to basically be able to show individuals or connect with them on there, you can integrate your WhatsApp. Stripe is another tab here. Stripe would be the tab that you would use to connect for receiving payments, and this will basically allow you to start getting your online payments and invoices, and we'll go more into that when we go over these tabs. Here, the next option here is like where you can basically sign up with this listing profile system where it'll make sure that your business information, your business name, is all in the one same thing all across all social media advertisement platform like Yelp, Google. There's just so many more out there, but if you want to make sure that you're representing yourself in a unified way, this is the way that you can do it with this here. Is called Yext. And the next one, if you have a website built on WordPress, we allow you to integrate that seamlessly with our platform. And also, if you had more than one employees in your business, this is where you will be able to add them as a member and basically make sure that they have access to this tool to assist you in managing whatever systems that you're building for your business. And if we go here, going back, that was the Launchpad. So let's go to the dashboard. If we go to the dashboard, this is basically showing you what is going on in your business. It shows you your opportunity status. It just provides you with data on what's going on within the pipelines that you build. And some of these terms that I'm just throwing out here to you will become more familiar as I do more of these trainings just showing you the platform and how you can get real-time data to make decisions on how you want to operate your business. So as you can see here, if you have your Google Analytics pages set up to this platform, you'll be able to get the Google Analytic reports, all these Google profile reports, just showing how many people are interacting with the ads if you're going to be running those, just showing you the data of how the digital marketing tools and content is working for you. Then on the next tab from dashboards, we're going to go to conversations. And this is basically in one place for every conversation that you have coming through your social media platform, whether it's your website, web chat widget. This is where your conversation will be stored, your emails that goes out. And so these were some of the tests that I was running through the system prior to this training. And so it's just basically showing you here. If you see this little email here, it's showing that this was an email that was sent and that you can basically click on it to get more information of what that email communication was that you may have emailed out or whatever the case may be. And as you can see here, this is another email that I sent out, was just testing some things here that we have going on in our little testing account. As you can see here, this can be your company name. And basically, let's continue to go down further through the tabs. Now to calendars. Calendars, this is where if you need to set up your bookings, this is where you will basically be able to do that. So here you have different ways of setting up your calendars. If you wanted to do a personal booking calendar, a class booking calendar, round robin, collective booking for basically if you have more than one individuals and you want to kind of set up a rotation for staff members in your businesses, basically you would have the options of setting the type of calendar you want your potential clients to book on. It's seamless, and basically the information that you would get is coming to you based upon certain automations that you will set up in your business. And again, automations, pipelines, these are different terms that I'll be breaking down to you throughout the course of these trainings. Okay, so here, this is our contacts. So if these are contacts, these are made up contacts, these are actually no one here that are real. So these are just test names that I was basically making up and trying to work some automations here that I have under this sub account. And sub account basically is the business account that you'll be using to run your business out of. So here you have contacts. If you wanted to do some type of smart list, you can do so here. If you wanted to do a bulk action on the contacts that you have listed, it's basically going to ask you, it shows you what type of bulk actions you have taken in the past. And let's go back to the contact list. Let's say you wanted to basically add a tag, or you wanted to send review request, or these are the different things, send a text message, email. These are the different things that you'll be able to do to these different contacts that you have in your list. And this is how you would consider where you can manage your customer relationship manager system. This is where this is basically housed, and anybody that interacts with your business automatically becomes a contact so that you can maintain future communications with them through whatever means that you set to make sure you get their information. So going down the tabs, we have here opportunities. Opportunities is just basically showing you what is the customer journey. So here, this is a sell opportunity pipeline. That's just here for informational purposes. So basically it shows you what do you want the customer journey to be in your business when they opt in for some kind of service or product or promotion that you're offering through your social media campaigns. They can basically would show up here, and then if they set an appointment, they will show up under this column. If they cancel, no show. And by setting these different opportunities, this allows you to run different contests or automations to make sure that the individual continues to get follow-ups and contacts from the business to continue to make sure that they make a purchase or become a client of the business. Let's go straight to the next tab here. We have payments. Payments is basically showing you where you would be collecting the money for the products and the services that you offer. So if you go here, this is your payment tab. This is what it looks like. You have the invoices and estimates. This is where you'll be able to send an invoice, create templates, or even send out estimates. If you want to basically create documents and contracts, this is where you'll be able to do that. If you wanted to create an order, subscription, payment links, if you needed to just send a payment link out to make sure that you get immediate payment for a service that you just offered off the rip. Maybe you just was at a networking event and you were able to close a deal. You'll be able to send a payment link out to make sure you start immediately on that contract and that offer. So we have transactions. This basically shows you all the transactions taking place with the products that you're offering or selling. This is the products. This is where you would basically list the things that you're selling. You can put it under collection, inventory, reviews, and we'll get more into that when we talk about e-commerce stores. And then you have your coupons where you can create coupons for different type of services that you offer. And if you see here, when you log into our platform, there's always going to be some type of help guide that helps you navigate through the system seamlessly. So you could just take your time out and read and take advantage of the information that's already right before you to help you kind of get familiar with this platform. Nothing helps getting familiar with this platform than doing while you're receiving information. So here, if you go into settings, this is where you'll be able to set how your information would basically look when you're sending out a receipt. You would basically be able to put your name on there, what you want to say, thank you for your recent purchases. If you want to have any notes or your terms or conditions, you can put that right here. You save that. And this would be a way that whenever you basically sell a product, this would be the receipt that is automatically sent out to your clients. Then we have the integration tabs. This is where you would integrate your payment processor with this platform. Whatever you choose here, we have many options. You can connect with Stripe, PayPal, Authorize.net, NMI, and you can also take manual payment methods, which is by cash or delivery or custom payment methods for just how you want to collect your monies. We have Squares and Aiden, which is like a global payment processing platform. So it basically helps you basically conduct transactions worldwide. So basically you can search for more. This is just not the end of the list, but there's so many options of how you can get paid for the services that you offer. You just pick one that is most familiar with you and that you trust, and that is also a household name, so that individuals will also be feeling comfortable with doing business with you. Okay, so we have the payments tab there. Now, moving right along. So let's go into AI agents. This is how you can implement AI tools within your operating systems, within your business tools, because this is where you will do that. Okay. Here you have the option getting started. You can start with creating your first voice AI agent. So basically, it basically would greet the people calling into your business, whatever you want to set it up to do. There's conversation AI, where basically any individual that may interact with you through your social media platforms, through your DMs, through your messages, your any of that, you can set up an AI bot that basically responds for you. So this is where that would take place if you want them to book an appointment, or you want them to just be able to answer FAQs, or you just want them to give general information about your business. This is where you would be able to train your bot and let it know what it is that you want it to do. Going into Agent Studios, this is the holy grail because there are so many new things coming out with this Agent Studios, and this is where you'll be able to create your first AI employee. And these are one of the promotions that I'm running on currently, is where you can test the voice AI agent on bgispecialoffers.com and basically give that a test of how that works. So you have your voice AI where you can create your agent. And basically here you have the list of the agents that you created. This is the conversation AI again. So when you create your bot, you'll basically be letting it know what type of information would you want it to do. Would you want it to gather information, or is it based upon a prompt that you're going to build out? And again, these are things that I will walk you through, because when you're doing business with Biggs Girls and Inspires Marketing, we are going to make sure that you are thoroughly equipped with the knowledge to make sure that you maximize the use of this platform. And so here you got the knowledge base. This is basically where you would give your bot per se the information it needs so that it can interact with the clients that comes through these various platforms that you can set up. And if you don't have an idea of what kind of agent to set up, there's a lot of templates out there for individuals who have already made AI, or basically AI employees, where you can utilize these for voice AI agent, and they will basically give you a template of what to work with in the industry that you're in so that you can start utilizing AI ASAP. And content AI, of course, this is if you wanted to basically needed help with your blog or a funnel or website, email conversation. Here you can basically create the information, the content right here within this platform, utilizing the AI and according to the plan that you have. Either you will have access to it or you would have to upgrade, as you can see here, so you can have access to the AI studio. Moving right along to marketing, we have here, marketing is where you connect your social media platforms, and you would basically have the options of posting content. You can use a planner. You can now have everything on a calendar. As you can see here, it's bulk scheduling. You can make evergreen posts, and you can do recurring posts and generate feeds from RSS posts. There's just so many different ways that you can continue to make sure that your social media platform always have content that you can post on there. So these are some of the things that you can get started with here. As you can see, there's nothing connected within this sub account. So that's why it looks here, you say select the social accounts you want to connect. You have the Facebook, the Instagram, Threads. You just connect these different social media platforms, and it'll allow you an opportunity to start scheduling your post and get into making content. This is the email marketing. If you wanted to create a campaign, this is where you will come in and do that. And as you can see, there will always be data to show you whether or not the information you're sending out is relative or engaging enough to work for your business. So that information would normally be right there for you. This is just fictitious data. It's just pulling in some information so it can let you know what it would look like once you start connecting your email and phone number to this platform here. So you get the snippet. Okay, so you can put in like little snippets of content messages for faster, consistent communication. You have countdown timers where you can basically put a countdown and letting people know you have a limited time offer. We got trigger links, affiliate manager, if you wanted to set up an affiliate campaign to basically reward individuals for recommending your product or services. You can basically do that on this platform as well. You have your brand boards where you will go in and put information about your business, your brand, your colors and everything like that. So anytime you're designing or creating content on this platform, you would already have your brand voice included within the content. Here, if you're going to be running ads, this is where you will be able to get the information of running ads, whether it's going to be on the Google, Facebook, or LinkedIn page. You'll make sure you want to connect your account, and then you will be able to have the data that comes from this platform that puts it all in one platform so you can have better analytics to make better decisions. Then we have automations. Going into automations, this here, AI Builder enabled, what this basically means, this platform is AI supported for sure. And as you can see here, if you wanted to build an automation utilizing AI, you can do that. So you can build using AI, or you can create a workflow where you still would have the option of starting from scratch, of building using AI. You can select from a template, and basically there are so many different ways, company-based workflow. So many different ways that you can set up automations, which is basically setting up. Let's go into this appointment automations right here for a roofing company that I downloaded, and going into this, let's go here just to show you. All right, so this is what you would be this considered an automation. So what this is basically saying is that if someone makes an appointment and we confirm that appointment, what we want to happen is we want to remove them from any other workflow that they're in. Then we want to get an internal notification letting us know, hey, congratulations, your direct response lead just booked an appointment for an appointment start date. It'll have the appointment start date and time. So just giving you information that something just happened within your business without you doing anything. It's going to now create an opportunity. Remember what we were talking about is documenting the customer journey within the first point of contact. This is what this is doing. So without you having to put the individual under that column that we were talking about earlier, creating an automation that basically says, hey, I want you to do this step next. And that will basically happen where you will see that it basically put them in the sales opportunity pipeline under appointment set. And if you have a value, meaning you know what the cost per lead is, then you want to put that information right here. And going on to the next thing. The next thing we have scheduled is SMS, where it's going to send us a text. Say, I just saved a time for you, and we'll see you then. This is what's going to be going out to the client automatically without us doing anything. So that's the beauty of automations. And this is what we would have access to make sure we can set up these different automations to make SOPs, the standard operating procedures for your business, a lot more seamless. Then we got sites. This is where we have built different websites, different funnels, stores, webinars. This is where you'll be able to do it. Blogs, or if you still work with WordPress, you can do it through here. But basically, let's start with a funnel. You'll have an option of creating a funnel. You can use funnel AI, or you can use a template that is basically where you won't have to start from scratch. And using a template, you basically would come into here, select these different options that they have for you, and then you would make the beautiful selection for your company. So as you can see here, there's just so many different options that will help you basically set up your funnel, which is a difference between a website. A funnel basically is where you're running a promotion, you're giving them quick information about a product or service that you're highlighting. A website is where you're giving them the whole shabada. You're telling them about your business, your vision, your mission, products that you sell, about you, and different things like that. So here's an example of a roofing website that we have in the system here. And if we show the preview link, this will basically just shows you one of the templates that I was able to pull out. Basically has the picture. You can do all these different layouts, and this is basically what a template look like, already built out. And you can just change a couple of things, change your font, your colors, add your logo. Bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to go. This is a pop-up that just came up here, and you'll basically create all these different things that I'll be also showing you throughout these different trainings. Again, if you wanted to create an e-commerce store, we have that capability as well. It basically gives you the information on how to start the action of starting these stores. So we walk you through everything. Even if you don't have me here to help you, which I will always be available to assist you, you have the information right before you. Okay, so we'll get more into setting up online stores when it comes to that later. And if you wanted to start your onboarding, this is where you would do that. And we're not going to do that right now. So going into webinar funnels, if you wanted to set up a webinar, you have the access or the opportunity of doing that here through this platform as well. When I tell you, it's just the all-in-one platform. Seriously, you can basically get the analytics from all these different tools that you're using. Your website, you can track the page views, you can track the top browsers, the top clients' IPs, who's visiting you, the acquisition data, the video engagement overview. If you're doing any webinars, you have ways of getting the analytics. You don't have to wonder anymore if it's working for you. We will show you how to look at the data and tell you that it is or isn't working for you, so we can make adjustments to your KPIs, your key performance indicators. So going into blogs. So if you're going into blogs right quick, if you're into creating blogs, this is a good way to establish your authority in the industry that you're in. So we would also assist you with creating blogs here. You will basically put in your blog title, your information, And these are all things that we will go over in again. So WordPress, if you have a WordPress site, we can seamlessly host your WordPress site on this system. A client portal, this is basically if you wanted to create a community, you have the opportunity of doing that on this platform as well. I don't know if you heard of School, but this is a lot better than School. I know I'm being a kind of biased, but this allows you to create your communities. You can make it a paid community. You can. I'm going a little bit fast. So we're going to get to that when it comes to the membership tab. But this is where you would basically see that information here once you set that up in another tab. So we have forms. Forms is where you would build these different forms so that you can collect information from the people interacting with your website or your social media platforms. This is where you will go in and do that. Then you also can build surveys if you wanted to basically try to pre-qualify leads and different things like that. You can put this survey on your website and basically have your customers or potential client go through that to see if they're even a good fit for doing business with you. Then you have the quizzes. If you wanted to set up a quiz, you can do that here. This is where we would set up our chat widgets for the website. And QR codes. We have our own QR code creating systems. So if you wanted to create QR codes, you can create as many as you want. We walk you through the process on what the QR code would be for, and you would basically have access to do that as well. Going into memberships. All right, so memberships is basically where this is like comparable to schools. If you wanted to offer courses and have your customers go through like a little journey of a class, this is where you would create that here. These are the different communities and groups you can set up. Your community name would go here, and basically this is information where you can get the credentials and badges if you wanted to give people certificates and kind of gamify your courses. This is where you can do that. And again, this platform has a lot, but if you wanted to make sure that you have a way of giving your community a different way of interacting you, we have the Go Collab Marketplace, where you can basically see how you can create your own personalized membership portal. Going into the next tab, media storage. This is where you basically would have the opportunity to create content with AI. And you'll put in your prompt here. You can connect your drive to get information, or you can upload images directly from the device that you're working from, so you can have these images readily available for the contents that you want to create. We have the reputation tab, where we make sure that you have a way to maintain your Google presence, your reputation management through various platforms out there. You can send your review request. You have your request where it shows you all the requests that you sent. You see, no reviews yet. Your widgets just basically shows how you would create it to show up on your website, what your clients are saying about us. These are different pieces of your website that you can place on funnels or as a basic way of content for your social media platforms. Then you have the listing. This is what I was telling you about before, where you can make sure that your business information is showing up the same all across multiple platforms that, advertise businesses like Yelp, Hootsuite, Google, Facebook, so many different ones out there. So this is where you can do that. I don't really do this for my business, but I see that this is something that could help if you have went through some changes and you want to make sure that your business information is consistent online. Then we have the reporting tab again. For those running ads, this is where you can see information regarding that. You have the app marketplace again. We have a lot. But if you think you needed more, we still give you opportunities of working with these different developers that have come up with some problem solvers that can assist with certain things that you may need as a support or a gap to assist in your business. So you can go to the marketplace and look. But again, you want to familiarize yourself with the platform in itself, because it's a lot before you go adding on extra things. Hello. And so we're going into the mobile app. This is just the lead connector. This is just where you would basically be able to take your business on the go. Anyone's communicating with you through your Facebook, your website, you'll be able to have a mobile app that you'll be able to go into to manage those communications seamlessly. Now, after that, mainly that's it. But what I've done is to make sure that I make clients that I'm working with have everything they need to grow their small business. I have added tech support, which I give you other avenues of getting problems to me. And then you have BGI AI marketing, where it is a social media content creating tool that utilizes AI to help you come up with content within minutes, like hundreds of content within minutes. So this will kind of help you fill in your gaps in between creating viral videos. And this loyalty tab here, this is also a digital loyalty reward system that I have set up for individuals that sign up with me. I also give you access to creating a digital loyalty reward program, because you can use all these tools to get the customer, but you also need to have something to retain the customer. And this digital loyalty rewards program that we have set within our agency, Bigs, Grows, and Inspires Marketing, helps you retain customers by 30%. Now, who doesn't need that? So this is just a quick overview of the platform. You go into settings. This is where you will put your business information in, where the business is located, the EIN, the business address. These are just different ways that you can make sure that you set up your phone number, your emails, your missed call, text back settings, or even add a staff member. You can do that all here within settings. As you can see, you have billing, my staff, opportunities, automations, all these different things here. That's within your settings tab within the business that you would have to become familiar with, and we would help you become familiar with through future trainings. So guys, this is our platform. This is what we have to offer. And I've been meaning to do this for a while. But I just know that there's just so much that this platform can offer. And so I figured I'll just, present piece by piece. And even though if you have any questions, you let me know. I'm just putting on the camera and showing you what we got. If you have any questions on how this platform can work for your business, DM me, reach out to me, ask me questions. I'd love to assist you in your business journey. You guys take care out there and have a good one. Bye-bye.